What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'm out here with the JJRC X1 shuttle, and basically I want to see how this thing does with night flying with these LEDs. See if it's even possible. So let's disarm the motors. Let's see how this thing go. Going straight to high rates. Man, this thing. Now when you're under it, you can see it definitely. This thing is really quiet. Hands off there. Yeah, I don't know about this being a night flyer. When it's flying away from you, you can see it. Or when it's flying towards you, it's a problem. Underneath it, you can see it. But I would say, no, it's not a night flyer. Because with a brushless quad like this, that moves as fast as this, you want to be able to see it at all times. But it's doable, I guess. If you fly it high, you can see. Definitely, you can see the lights when you're flying it high from underneath. I can see it getting away from someone though, flying towards them or just being pitched all the way, and those lights not being visible. Let's check out a throttle punch. This thing, let's see if I can get it landed without flipping it over. Okay, let's do a throttle punch. Not bad at all. This thing's pretty fast. I really don't want to fly it too fast forward, being that I can't really see the lights too well. Flying away from me, yeah. Or maybe flying it high this way. Even up high, at some angles, it seems like some of the lights aren't visible. Like there. When I turned it back towards me and pitched it, you couldn't see anything. Oh yeah, BS asked me if it was a flip button on this thing. The top right shoulder button does nothing. It beeps, but it doesn't do any flips or anything. So no flip button on it. Yeah, I doubt if you guys can even see this thing when I'm flying it far away. And it's pitching towards me, you probably can't even see it. I'm having trouble seeing it here. So I know the camera's having a hard time picking it up probably. So I guess I'll stop flying it so far away and just fly it here where it's a little light where you can see it, I guess. Get a good look at it. Now let's check out the arming and disarming sequence here. I just want to see when you land it. Now it's pretty fast to disarm the motors, to lock the motors, if it doesn't flip over. I wanted to show how quickly it locks the motors, but now that it crashed, I can't rebind to it. Even if I do the unlocking sequence, it doesn't work. So as you can see, I'm doing a sequence and it's not doing anything. So each time that you crash, you have to disconnect the battery and do the whole sequence over again. So that's kind of annoying, that whenever you crash or it flips over like that, it makes you want to think about putting the prop guards on. Maybe you do need prop guards for it. So now it'll let me unlock the motors and re-idle it, the motors. Now I'm gonna try to lock the motors again. Okay, so that's how quickly it locks the motors. Now if I do it manually like that, I should be able to rebind again. Well, unlock the motors and idle back up again. So let's see the locking procedure again. So it's both sticks to the lower outside corners, and then you just have to bring this throttle stick to the lower position, and then right, left, right, and it'll start back up again. And I guess it stops and the motors turn off with inactivity, and then you have to unlock it, both sticks to the lower corners, and there it is again. So we're in low rates again. Back to high rates. They're advertising 15 minutes of flying with this, but I had a full battery, fully charged battery. I guess my style of flying, I'm not gonna ever get 15 minutes. I guess if you're not flying aggressively, if you're just floating around like this, or just taking it easy or whatnot, then you probably get 15 minutes out of it, I guess. But I was getting more like 9 minutes of flight time, 8 or 9. So not a night flyer, a no-go for night flying. Guess we can do some kind of mod to the arms or whatever. to try to make this thing a night flyer. It's more quiet than the 200 QX. Now earlier today when I was flying it, it was auto landing on LVC, and so I would just want to fly it until LVC kicks in so I can see just about how much time you have before it starts to auto land. Let's see if it's still got some power. I can tell the power's getting low. So we should be near LVC now. Do some funnel. Trying to kill the battery here with with funnels. Still no flashing lights. I think it's just awesome that you can get a brushless quad this size for the price that you're getting this for. Come on, LVC. Man, this thing has long flight times. Compared to the Blade 200 QX, this thing flies almost twice as long. Definitely a bargain. For this price, for what you're getting, man, this is just an awesome deal. I'm curious about the Yiffy model now. I want to get that one. And I hear the Cyma FPV kit fits this. So some of you guys looking at FPV, maybe you can try FPV in this. With the Cyma FPV kit. well, fly it around. Things flying forever. Let's try throttle punch. See how much power. Man, it still got power. Not as much punch as when I first got out here with it, but it still got some punch. And it's still going. Well, there we go with LVC. So you pretty much get about 4 seconds, and then this thing just goes down. So that might be a negative, something to think about. Well, that's the night flight of the JJRC X1 shuttle. Thanks for watching.